Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style, and if this is your first time here, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit that notification bell so you won't miss any video from me. Now, please share my channel so others can learn as well, just as how you learning. Now today I'm bringing to you some information I think you guys would wanna hear before you go ahead. Now, sometimes we may looking for dress farm or mannequin, however y'all call it, to suit your figure. And you know, for our shape, especially for those who in the plus size range, who have big buttocks, small waist and small breasts, or sometimes who have large breasts, small waist, small hips. It all depends on the shape of the person. But most time, you would hardly get a dress form with your exact measurement. And sometimes you may wonder, I wonder where I could find a dress form that could suit me. Or maybe you might thinking about going into the custom made range, right, where somebody could custom made your own personal dress form. Now I am thinking that way, you know, like for see how I could custom made my own dress form to my body structure and my body and my shape. You might hear some noise in the background, my husband and them doing some work, so forgive me for the noise, right? But sometimes you may say, I wonder where I could find a dress farm, or maybe I should go custom made my own dress farm. They have company does do that, but it costs a lot. Or if I can find maybe sew my own dress farm, you know, like design my own dress farm from a pattern or so on. So I was thinking that when I was running through the internet, you know, see if they have the custom made dress farm where you can fit it up yourself. Where you can fit it up yourself and get this thing to fit you. So happen it so. Oh Lord, oh. When you see people think just leave it alone. Happen it so. I come across this dress farm, custom made your own dress farm. You could sew it yourself for suit you. So I was so happy when I saw that. And I said, when I look, I see they are the plus size, I see they got the regular, they got thing. You put in your measurement to suit you, and then you print it out. Now this where you could find this is on Bootstraps Fashion. They have, their website have like the downloadable dress farm where you can custom made for yourself, and you can stuff it for suit you, right? So your girl now take your little hot self. And I saw that and I decided, well, bam, I get what I looking for. So I decided to go and buy the pattern. I think the pattern is either $22 or $23. Something like that. It's a low range where you put in your measurement. You custom made this thing for yourself. So I go and I put in all my measurement. You understand? And I put in a thing, bam, I do some print out my pattern. Print out the little pattern. When I print out the first one, I do so and I had a piece of fabric. So I said, let me try it out on this fabric first. So I tried it out on the little fabric. And when I tried it out on the fabric, God knows how, Lord, oh. And you know I like to keep it real. I don't know what your girl get. I don't know what this thing come out. First of all, it come out small. I said, I wonder if I put in the right measurement. When I go back and check my measurement, I did put in the right measurement. I said maybe it might be the fabric. Because I saw it, I think, with a piece of satin fabric I had. And I decided to sew it with the satin fabric. The thing come out some torn, so some torn, so some. I don't know where all the seams running. Anyway, I said maybe it might be the fabric. I said okay. When I try it on, oh, when I try it on, first of all, the arm small, it can't go. It got me looking like if I was Hercules. The guy looking very strong. So I said okay, maybe it's the fabric. So I decided to buy a next piece of fabric, which I will show you the dress farm just now. Hold on, we're gonna get into that. Don't rush the brush. You'll get into that just now. I will show it. I decided to buy a piece of poultry fabric. Now I take me lovely little money. And I said okay, I'm gonna buy a piece of poultry fabric because the poultry fabric is a little more stiffer fabric, and they recommend you sew it with a stiff fabric, and they recommend a poultry fabric. So I gone, I take my little change. If you see a girl 2 foot down the road, I take my little change and I gone and buy my little fabric. I buy 2 yards of this fabric. The fabric is, how much of this fabric? Either $30 something a yard or $40 something. I can't even remember. All I want is this custom made dress farm for stuff and suit me body. Partner, I go and I buy my little a poultry fabric and I fly home. If you see a girl, I catch the first bus because I didn't drive daddy. I catch the first bus and I come home. I say, guide and sew this thing. Your girl do so. Bam, lay your cloth out on the table. I'm going to show you some photo. Lay your cloth out on the table. Cut out your fabric. Do so. Put on. Sew up. When I done. First of all, when I done and I pull the thing over the dress farm. Ooh. Hey. I don't want to know the end results. But before we get into that, now this is what the pattern look like on the dress farm, right? This is what it look like. So I get my little dress farm and get my little fabric and I sew it. So I run through the little book. So this, if you're looking for it, this is what it means. I'm not saying this is the fault. Which I saw people on YouTube, they won't come out perfect, right? But remember, they might be no shape, they might be no bottom, they might be they might be just one straight person, so they getting to fit them. Now me will have all this curve and all these kind of things. I really got to get somebody to mold my body to make my dress farm. So your girl jump and cut out your fabric. She little lovely little poultry fabric which she pay how much dollar for. Now when I done sew up this thing and first I try on the thing, arm small. It didn't reach into the waist. I say, well no, this thing ain't working. I waste my little poultry fabric. Anyhow, I still sew it up and I put it over the dress farm. First of all, I stuff it. When I start to stuff this thing and I see how it start to come out with all these lump and bump and all these kind of thing, I said no, that is not me. Alright, so I said okay. So I decided to use a dress farm I have, which is a smaller size of my dress farm, of my body measurement. I said I'm going to put it over the dress farm and I'm going to stuff it to suit. Now I had my lovely little dress farm. The thing was hurting me. The thing was hurting me, I tell you, the thing was hurting me, oh. Is that I had my dress farm pad to my size. My right it size, I take my time and I pad my dress. I go and buy my material and I pad my dress farm for suit my body and my size and my measurement. I take my good self and go and rip down the dress farm who had me nice size for put on this thing what I get here. So I put on the covering now on the dress farm and then I decide to stuff it. The thing what hurting me is that I had my dress farm pad already and I move it, I loose it out. Yeah, watch, where you see people think just leave it, eh? I go and strip down my dress farm and I put on this cover and I decide to stuff this thing with some polyfill they recommend. Let me show you what I get. I don't know. Ooh, this life could be wicked. Let me show you what I get. Now I don't know. This is what. Now let me show you. I don't know what go on with this thing. Look that. Look. I mean, I had my nice little dress farm pad. Look at that. The bus come quite here. How far the bus come? Quite here. The bus supposed to be here. This line supposed to be here. They're quite here. So it's either this thing too tight, or it's either, I don't even know what go on. If I see people sew this thing and then people get this thing very well. So I don't know if them in a shape or maybe watch. I telling you, I just give me a chance, you just let me be. So let me get this thing straight for you. Where bus supposed to be from under here, see where the line run. The bus run till here in the first place. Then it come and it run quite in the side here. Now look the bottom of this. I don't know, this is one. Now first of all, I just tied the elastic on it because I gonna do nothing more. First of all, this thing look like Humpy Dumpy, you know. Humpy Dumpy look like. This is the first thing that come to my mind. Now when I turn this thing around, look how far this still the bus they quite on the side here. So the arm, I don't know what go on with the arm. First of all, look the shape of this thing. Look the bottom of this thing. Look like if it's Humpy Dumpy and full marks there here. So I don't really know what really go on with this dress, this dress farm cover. So I sit down and I saying, my question is, who buying back? Who buying back this fabric for me? That's the biggest problem I had because I don't know how to lose out. Go on this try my nice little dress farm what had all the little shape inside. For go on. Ooh. This life could never be balanced. So go on and buy Humpy Dumpy for God's stuff. I said I'll be trying it again, but no, I don't have no more money for waste. First, I don't like waste fabric. First, it was this life. Well, what people always say when people think just leave it alone. I had my good little thing stuff. I run and I loose it out for go and put Humpy Dumpy. Now look. So whoever thinking about sewing this bootstrap fashion DIY dress farm, I make sure I try this thing on a piece of trial fabric first. You understand? Before I go and put a real fabric onto this thing, and then I got to be crying like me. Because this fabric, why I do this thing in cheap. You understand? And then you come now for tell me, hey, I telling you, the thing give you all the instruction. If you look at it, I follow all the instruction from start to finish. right? You got all the instruction inside, all. So I go now and I follow this instruction from start to finish. All the instruction it have. Show you how to put on the base, how to put on the, well, after the base, I don't know. The base there another way and the dress form there another way. You understand? But it's alright. We're gonna do. That is life. But I just want to come on and tell you guys, if you guys planning on sewing this for do your custom made dress form, make sure you try it on some trial fabric like an old sheet or maybe some old fabric that you have before you go and put your good fabric down, your original fabric down for cut it out, because you're gonna end up like me will waste all this money on this fabric and then the dress form come out like God knows what, because that is not me. That could never be my shape. This Humpty Dumpty thing could never be me. And first of all, even if it come out like Humpty Dumpty and was your measurement, I didn't mind. I had my good measurement stuff for my dress. I'm going to loose it out for collect this. When I decide to sew a skirt and pin up the skirt on it and try it on, skirt tight. So, so you see, so what I'm telling you is, if you know you're thinking about going this way, make sure you try this thing on an old piece of fabric first before you go and try it onto your original fabric, right? Because you want to make sure it fit, you want to make sure everything okay. Now what I would do, I don't think I would sew this back again. I think what I would do, I would mold my body and get a dress form. Now that is something I want to do. I have to buy the material. When I get the material, I will let you guys know, because I have to order the material from the state. Forget my husband to mold my body so that I can make a dress form. So when I get that, I'm going to show you how that come out. I ain't ordered the material yet. I'm still putting them together because you have to get a lot of things to mold this thing to keep it in shape. All right. So when I get that, you guys would know. So I hope you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching, and I hope I was able to make this clear for you. If you guys know you're going on do this bootstrap fashion DIY dress form, make sure you put in your righted measurement, make sure you do a trial fabric before you go and cut your original fabric. Okay, so I will see you, and you take care and have a wonderful day. Don't forget, check out my website tamarafashionstyles.com to learn more about pattern drafting. All right, so I will see you, and bye bye.